If you all could like, comment, share, and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Now, back to the video. What's up, gang, and welcome back to another video of Adventures of Scallywags. Last episode, we traveled from the Undercity over to Durotar. We are now heading over to the Barrens to turn in the Wolfheart samples. While in the Barrens, we'll start questing around this area since there are quite a few quests here that are around our level. We'll most likely travel from and to the Barrens back to Sliver Pine Forest on our journey. But with that said, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, passing a bridge over to the Barrens, we'll go ahead and speak to Cargill. Give him the recruitment letter. Follow the west road. That's where we're going to reach the Farwatch outpost. At the T intersection, we turn left and follow the road south. And here we are, just on the outskirts of the entrance of the crossroads. Before we pick up or drop off any quests, the first thing we're going to do is get the flight path. This will let us travel back to Ulgamar, where we don't have to worry about the walk all the way back. So that's going to be extremely useful. Now, we'll go ahead and turn in the quest to Helbram here. Sample of Helbram. We'll pick up this back right here. That's going to be pretty good. And he's going to have 2 quests for us to pick up. We'll accept both of these quests. And for this quest, he's going to want us to get 4 fungal spores. Talking to this guy here, he's going to want us to bring 12 raptor heads back to him. Sergra will go ahead and complete Crossroads conscription. And then she's going to want us to collect 7 Pain Strider's Beaks. Speaking with Tonga, we'll go ahead and pick up the Forgotten Pools. Speaking with Thork, we'll go ahead and pick up Disrupt the Attacks. He's going to want us to kill 8 Water Seekers, 8 Thorn Weavers, and 3 Hunters. We'll also pick up supplies for the Crossroad. He's going to want to find and return Crossroad supplies throughout the Barren. Speaking with Darsok, he's going to want us to collect 8 Wing Witch or 8 Witch Wing Talons. Coming out the east side of the Crossroads, if we look at our map, you can see that we have quite a bit of quests to complete. Our path so far is going to be continue to head out east, pick up all these quests, wrap around, go to the very tops, and then loop ourselves all the way back around here. Basically a full circle. Of course, along the way, our bags are going to get full. We'll make constant trips down to the crossroads, but that's going to ultimately be the main path. So, with that said, let's go ahead and get started. And that is our first Plain Strider Beak out of 7. And here we have our first hunter. We'll go ahead and slay this one to get the quest going. And that is the last hunter slain. Here around the outpost of the Razormanes, we have the crate back there that we need to get to. But yeah, we're going to have to take all these guys out just to get to it. We do have a level 15 Mystic Razor Snout here. We'll go ahead and take this one out. We did get help from this warlock here. We'll let them take the other cache. Here on the other side of the mountain, we have the water seekers we need to take out, as well as the... Hold on. Looks like they need help here. We'll go ahead and help them out. I was saying, we got the water seekers and the thorn weavers we need to take out, so we'll go ahead and start that. But looks like I got a group behind me, so I gotta move quickly. It goes 1 out of 1 for both the Water Seeker and a Thorn Weaver. Gonna have to gouge the other one. Oh, never mind. Go ahead and bandage up real quick. Again, I'd rather be safe than sorry. And that is 8 out of 8 of the Water Seekers dead. That is 8 out of 8 of the Thorn Weavers slain. There goes our first raptor head. And that is 7 out of 7 of the Plain Strider's beaks. Seeing as we were at the border of the crossroads, I decided to come into town, sell a few things, and we'll go ahead and turn in whatever quest we have completed so far. For the next quest, she's going to want us to slay Zephyra runners. We'll go ahead and collect 4 hooves from them. Back here at the rock, we'll go ahead and turn in disrupt the attacks and supplies for the crossroads. We'll go ahead and pick up the disruption ends. He's going to want us to kill 8 Razormane Geomancers as well as 8 Razormane Defenders and Kierig Snarsnout. And since we're here at Crossroads, there was that quest I'd never turned back into Orgrimmar. We'll go ahead and fly over there and turn that quest in. Here at the Cleft of Shadows, we'll go ahead and turn to Orgrimmar. Now he's just going to want us to speak to Xando. Xando's going to want us to travel to Ratchet to speak with Renix. We'll probably get that done a little bit later on. We'll continue questing in the Barrens for the meantime. After a quick trip to Orgrimmar, we're here on the northwest side of the crossroads, and we're going to head over towards that greenery area right there. Any zebras or raptors in between from here to there, we'll go ahead and just take them out. There we go. That's our first zebra hoof. Alright, we're here in the Forgotten Pools. Let's head a little bit more to discover more of this area around here. It's part of the quests. Alright, we're here at the edge of the Forgotten Pool. I did not bring my fishing rod, which, you know, it's kind of a bummer because I could have just, looted these fish here and possibly got some items out of there. Either for use or for upgrading my cooking, or just possibly sell, really. Alright, there goes our first fungal spores out of 4. We have 2 druids here. I may have to leave this area because I think they're on the same quest as I, so. But before we head on out, let's go ahead and explore the waters. There we go. We explore the waters of the Forgotten Pools. We'll keep traveling north of the Forgotten Pools. We need to go ahead and tackle the harpies that are over there. So we'll just make our way towards there while we are up here already. One thing I'm realizing as I'm traveling over here is that I'm collecting a lot of meat, but I need to get more recipes. That way I can level up my cooking. There we go. That raptor kill got us to level 17. Let's see if he's got a raptor head on him. And he sure does. 5 out of 12. We got our extra talent point. We'll go ahead and put that on the 2nd rank of Improved Slice and Dice. Making our way right here to the dry hills. We'll go ahead and start taking out these harpies. And let's hope the drop tent is faring with me a lot better. Alright, that's our first Witchwing Talon. I went ahead and partied with this warrior here. Might as well share the load if we can, you know. Alright, not really having too much luck with these drop chances here, so always something, ain't it? There we go. And that is 8 out of 8 of the Witchwing Talons. After completing that quest with the warrior that we had here, we're going to travel right back towards the Forgotten Pools, and then we'll head towards the crossroads again. 6 out of 12 of the raptor heads. Eight out of 12. Okay, wait. I can see the yellow, so we're going to have to be a little bit more careful. We'll go ahead and... let me get this one so I can focus on this one here. Oh, it wasn't long enough. Okay, okay. Might be in a little bit of a pickle here, but I think we can get this done. Let's see. Alright. I'm going to focus on this one here. I'm actually going to have to gouge him again. There we go. Damage up a bit. Yeah, we got this. We got this. I thought that was another 9 out of 12. And that is 12 out of 12 of the raptor heads, so we are completed with this one. Back here at the Forgotten Pools, we'll go ahead and collect the rest of the spores that are needed. There we go, 3 out of 4, and the last one is right over there on that corner. We'll go ahead and pick that one up to finish this quest. 4 out of 4. Looking at our map, what we're going to do is we're going to head towards the crossroads. Hopefully we find the zebras along the way so we can get those hooves. Alright, let's see if any of these guys drop anything for us. There goes 2 out of 4. 3 out of 4. Popping back into the crossroads. Luckily we made it back. I only have 2 empty slots. We'll turn in quests, sell a couple things, and then we'll head right back out. Over by Gaz Rock, we'll go ahead and turn into 12 raptor heads. He's now going to want us to bring the stolen silver to him back at the crossroads. And we will be able to choose any of these rewards. And it looks like we want those boots for sure. We'll go ahead and get that accepted. Returning to Tonga, we'll go ahead and turn in the Forgotten Pools. He wants us to go ahead and investigate the Stagnant Oasis. Back at Helmbrim, we'll go ahead and turn in the 4 fungal spores we collected. He's going to want us to bring the rendered spores to the apothecary in Thunder Bluff. I haven't been there yet, so we won't accept it just yet. I'd rather walk there myself, get the flight path, and just fly over there before we accept this quest, because there is a time limit, it seems. Here at Thork, he's going to want us to report to Kadrek. In the tower, we'll go ahead and talk to Darsok and turn in the Witchwing Talons. He's going to now want us to collect 6 Harpy Lieutenant rings. Okay, back at the crossroads here after selling a couple things in the crossroads. I did travel to Olgrimar to pick up my fishing rod real quick just in case I will need it and to learn some more cooking skills. The plan is we're going to go ahead and travel south. We're going to try to get as many of the zebra hooves as we can. From there, we're going to travel to the Stagnant Oasis, and then we'll probably finish up around, I believe this is what, Ratchet? We'll finish her up around here, drop some quests off, pick some new ones up, and then we'll see what happens when we get new ones. If it's still the same, we'll travel up north and just do a roundabout this way. But that is a plan, so let's go ahead and get started. And that is 4 out of 4 of the zebra hooves. Okay, we'll now make our way to this green area over here, south of the crossroads. This is where we're going to do the Stagnant Oasis. Alright, here in the Stagnant Oasis, we'll go down over here to test the seeds, and that should complete the quest. And there we go, we tested the dry seeds, and we are complete with this one here. Luckily, I got my fishing rod, so I'm going to see what I can collect from this fishing node here. Hopefully something good. Hold on. Let's go ahead and take this guy out. He wants to join the party. From the fishing, I got Rumsey, Rumlight, and I also got a Deviant Fish, and it seems that I'm in party time mode. Just coming on the outskirts of the Ratchet, there is a lot of quests to pick up here. We'll go ahead and drop off what we need and pick some new quest ups while we're here.
Talk to me.
Meebok will go ahead and pick up Raptor Horns. He's going to want us to gather 5 intact Raptor Horns, so we'll go ahead and accept that. The spider eggs we won't accept just yet. There's a wanted poster here, and it's to bring the head of Barren Longshore back to Gazlowe, and we'll go ahead and take that one as well. Talking to Sputterval, we'll go ahead and pick this one up. He's going to want to access the console control at the Venture Company research site. And while we're here, let's not forget to pick up this flight path. It's going to make traveling a lot easier rather than walking. Coming up north of the flight path, we'll go ahead and talk to Renix.
Hey, how you doing? Have a good one.
He's going to want us to board a ship, steal the treasure, and then bring it back to him once we gather it. We went ahead and picked up the thieving tools. And we picked up the red button. We'll go over here and talk to Gazlowe. He's going to want us to kill 12 South Sea Brigades and 6 South Sea Cannoneers. We'll go ahead and take that one as well. Coming up on the docks, we'll go ahead and take a quest from Wharfmaster Dizzywiz.
Keep it real. Have a good one.
He's going to want us to retrieve a cat's eye emerald from one of the Venture Co. overseers, so we'll go ahead and accept that as well. Alright, gang, and I think we'll call it here. We are at Ratchet. There's quite a little bit more quests that we picked up, and there's still a lot more to do. If just looking at the map, you can see the quests that we still have to pick up, the quests we still have to drop off, and just everything in between. So, on the next episode, we'll most likely just head up north towards this area here, wrap around in circles, drop some quests off, pick up some new ones, and again, it's just going to be a back and forth. So we'll be in the Barrens for quite a bit. I still need to go back to the Undercity, complete some quests that I have back over there at the Sliver Pine Forest, but we'll be in the Barrens for quite a bit. But that is it for the Adventures of Scallywags. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. This has been Ariel with AGGG. Thank you so much, and goodbye.